God.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
And first and foremost, we give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yeah, how about Shem outside, about Shem Bakakak?
the Barnes to Apostle, the Millstone, Shalom to the select. All right, so brothers in GMS Cleveland Camp. Out here, another week, prophesied downfall of Babylon the Great. Okay, the destruction of our oppressors. Okay, this wicked empire, as well as salvation. Okay, the remnant of Yasharala, man. Okay, so we're in the time of the second Exodus. All right, we just got out of last week. And the week before that, the Passover, then of course the week of unleavened bread, and that was a heavy time in our history, man. What salvation? Okay, how about Shemel Shah bringing salvation to all his people? Like I said, this time, when the time of the second Exodus, it's only going to be concerning the elect, man. Okay, and our oppressors are getting ready to go down. That's why you're seeing our empire rapidly fall. That's why you're seeing these devils complain about the false state of Israel, the fake Jewish people, the imposters. They're complaining about them, how they've hijacked America. All your politicians, they're all in the back pocket. They all work for the so-called Israelis, man. Okay, they're complaining about it. That's good. Okay, how about Shimon Assad is doing that on purpose? He's troubling you devils. Okay, he's bringing trouble. I saw another video this morning. It was like it was showing like house prices from the 90s, like from the 1991 to 1999, and then what those houses cost today. It'll be like a house that was 50,000 in 1997. Today is 500,000 plus 500,000. There's one. It was like it actually was 200,000 back then. It was a nice ass house. It actually looked like modern back then, right? So 200,000 was expensive back then. Now that house it's like 1.2 million. You know what I'm saying? And all the Edomites in there, you know what the Edomites are saying? That generation, I think they call them boomers or whatever. They were like man, they had it easy. I mean, yeah, that was the last, generation Edomites really having it easy. You know what I'm saying? And really having that so-called white privilege in full abundance, man. Okay, but that's not the case anymore. Like I said, I'm about going to Ezekiel 35 because how about Shimon Shad? He has his eyes on you. That's actually the spirit of my spirit right now. Highlight Esau. Like we're in a time of your judgment. We always come out here and we talk about how the Lord's about to fuck up 2/3. That's true. Okay, but hey, the Lord don't get it fucked up. The Lord has a evil eye towards you other nations, not just Esau, all the nations, man. That's why he's gathering all you nations, as is written in Zephaniah the third chapter for World War III. So let's just get into it.
It's Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1.
Yep.
Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
That's what we're doing. We're setting our face against Mount Seir. What was Mount Seir? Okay, that was the ancient home of the Edomites, man. That's where Esau dwelt. So where does Edom dwell now? Okay, we're primarily here in Babylon the Great, but he's scattered everywhere now because he did took over everything. Nigga everywhere, bro. Nigga like brothers love to hear like talk about to a random island where it's nothing on it but coconuts. Esau gonna be there with a lawn chair. Hey man, let's say I visit here all the time, every other month.
I was watching a clip of some shit that was taking place in South Africa. And it was literally just nothing but Edomites in the background.
I mentioned that South Africa, Australia. I said all the so-called places, Europe, all these different places that Esau doesn't belong to Esau. You read the scriptures, the Lord divided every nation their inheritance. He everywhere besides Petra, Jordan, you know what I'm saying? That's Esau. He stole it, man. All right, America, like I said, all this, man. You know, but the primarily place Esau even dwells, his power hub, the hammer of the whole earth, as read in the book of Jeremiah, is the North America. People know as North America, which is Mystery Babylon the Great, as well as our land, the land of Israel, man. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 3, and say unto it, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shai, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, I will make thee most desolate.
So that's not a good prophecy concerning either. That doesn't sound like favor or prosperity or peace or mercy. No, he said he's gonna stretch out his hand against thee, man, and make it desolate to destroy you, man, to bring judgment, death. All right, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna tell you that if you continue reading this chapter. Why? The number one reason is because you Edomites put your hand on the Lord's chosen people, man. And like as it's written, it says you consider yourselves not guilty, man. These devils to this day, they're still falsely accusing, slandering, trying to downplay our people, still trying to make accusations. You got these devils that really walk around on social media talking about the so-called black culture, such a violent culture. Really, the black culture, the American black culture is really just imitating the so-called white man. You are the most violent. Like, nigga, and see, now we're in a time where Jake, like on the convoy, Jake be fighting back on that shit now. Like, literally, it was a video. Mind you, it's a Jake Amazon driver, and the fucking dog came out and ran at him. He picked it up and threw it, slammed it, right? And these devils, they're all in the comment section. This is ridiculous shit. I'm like, bro, put your fucking dog up. You know you got a delivery coming. Put your dog up. Jake fucking protect, cause he don't know your dog.
Right.
He don't know if it's friendly. He don't know if it's not. All he know is I'm trying to deliver, do my job, deliver a package. Okay, and the fucking dog's running at me. I dealt with him. Apparently, he threw the dog so hard, the dog like leg broke or some shit. He got to put a cast, right? Not dead, but alive.
Yeah.
They're gonna show you how low these Edomites look at Jake. The fact that they really consider a dog's life more important than whether or not that Jake would have got attacked, bro.
Yeah.
But then one of the top comments was the Edomite talking about a violent. They have such a violent culture, right?
Yeah.
Trying to loot to Jake, but all the comments is Jake is going in their ass, bro. Like what the they even telling the nigga, ain't you at war right now? Like what the fuck? What are you talking about? Did you just start World War III? What the fuck?
Right.
Who do you talk about violent? Don't you invade everybody's fucking country and take their resources? What do you? And then Jay started bringing out statistics about how the so-called white man's the biggest pedophile. Like, bro, we're in that time where you get exposed, man. The spotlight being put on you, bro. You can't hide no more. You can't blame all the world's problems on Jamal and the projects, bro.
Right.
All right, nigga. Here's the thing about Esau. He's so hypocritical. On one hand, he boasts about how he's in charge and the world will be nothing without him and everything is ran by him. But then when we talk about the problems of Earth, all of a sudden he wants to divide that problem to humanity.
Yeah.
All right. When we talk about how the earth is polluted, the food's polluted, people's minds are polluted, how you gotta work so much just to barely get by. Now it's all just system, they, them, the government, the elite. No. All the so-called elite are all a bunch of so-called white men. All right. It's not like you always look at the point. It's not representative of every nation there, and they're all just in cahoots.
Yeah, conspiring.
No, it's all Edomites again, which again, even that's being cast down like it's written, man. All right, cast it down spiritual strongholds, man. All right, that whole white man. You're not a white man. You're an Edomite. You're Esau, Edom. You're Idumea, man. All right, because Esau, he tried to play them semantics. Well, really, technically, because Jake talking about the Epstein list and the comments replying to him. He's like, well, those are mainly Jewish people. They don't claim to be white. No, you're not gonna play that game.
Yeah.
Okay, you are all the same race of people. You are the biblical nation of Edom, man. All right, that's what Esau trying to do. Oh well, those are Jewish, or those are the Germans, or these are the Australians. No, you're all one race of people. You're all Edomites, man. All right, go ahead, continue on.
Sorry, but that's why you got the see the video that the Edomites setting the fucking warehouse on fire.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit, I was rolling off that shit, bro. Literally, when I said, imagine if Jake would have did that.
Exactly.
Bro, imagine if Jake would have been like, man, we're not getting paid enough, and made a video record him setting all this shit on fire, and the whole warehouse actually look crazy, bro. The whole fucking warehouse burn the fuck up. But literally, bro, imagine Jake would did that shit, bro. That would have been all the talk about.
There was a guy who's missing out live last night. He's like, bro, imagine we did that. He's like, imagine again that they're like, oh, black man or immigrant or a Northern immigrant. He's tired of not getting enough wages. He sets it on fire and records it. They all like, see, they're so violent. You don't hear people on the mic. Don't you hear? Well, that's what he gets. He's fighting more on his side. He's fighting for his wages. Whatever they do is cool. And Jake does the same exact thing is bad, bro. Right. You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocritical nation, man.
They're comparing him to the dude on Luigi.
Yeah.
Shot the CEO, the healthcare CEO. I was like, bro, look, I got another example. And Jake would have did some shit like that. And Jake would have assassinated a healthcare CEO. Many motherfuckers losing their fucking mind, bro. Losing their mind. All the terrorists, we got doing in danger.
Like I said, going back to the point how Jake on social media and I be reading it, Jake be like destroying these Edomites and these arguments based on comment board. So I'm not doing that shit. I ain't arguing with you. Look, you about to go to slavery. That's my argument. Right. You know what I'm saying? But literally they making good points. It was like some shit where like the Edomites would do some shit like this, some white people shit. And Esau would comment, he'd be like, well, imagine it was the opposite way around, and those white people said this black people shit. Jay was like, y'all have been saying that for 500 years. Right. He's like, nothing would happen. Y'all been doing that for 500 years. What are you talking about? Right. He got hella lights. Edomite was cut. He didn't respond no more, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. Like, bro, he has all types of just different stereotypes and bullshit he's made about Jake over the years. Again, he don't have no consequences for that. Right. He might still do that shit to this day. Yeah. You know? But now it's coming back to him. Now all of a sudden it's a problem now. Now these dudes be crying about reverse racism and shit.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Bro, fucking pathetic, man. Esau, that's it. How is Esau gonna survive slavery, bro? This nigga literally just feel an ounce of persecution and can't handle it, bro. He feel an ounce of not having good enough ways to live. What do? He gonna burn down the whole fucking warehouse. Hey, should have gave you enough ways to live. Meanwhile, like Elvin now said, we've been living like this. Yeah. Like nigga, Jake still make it look good and still survive, man. Go ahead.
That's the spirit you mentioned. The brother mentioned about all this derogatory things they say about us. Those are the bywords and proverbs that mention Deuteronomy 28. Like the brother mentioned, that persecution. Now you know what it's like to like, damn, all right, I got 17, I got to put that in the tank. You know what I'm saying? I get paid in a couple of days, I can borrow $20 from my girlfriend. Now you know what it feels like to be a nigga. That's Deuteronomy 30 and 7. Feel me?
Yeah, right. It says, like in Ezekiel 35 and 4, it says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Yeah, you gonna know the Lord, man. Like I said, these devils, y'all fucking a bunch of atheists, man. And the ones who fake like they spiritual, they so-called believe in white Jesus. Hey, white Jesus, and he don't exist, man. He ain't coming to save you from this. He ain't coming to. That's what these devils, the so-called revivals, the American Christian nationalist crap, Charlie Kirk bullshit. Look, bro, it ain't happening, man. White Jesus ain't coming back to save so-called white America. It's over, really. And your sons and daughters get ready to get drafted, man. Literally mandatory. 18 to 25 will automatically draft it starting December, man. That's where your young son's getting ready to go. And since you love America, I made the example about 2/3 in the live stream last night. Hey, especially Esau, this is his kingdom. You love America so much, go fight for it, nigga.
Yeah.
You about to get ready to get blown, the kingdom coming. It already happening. Yeah. All right? The so-called rescue squad that went to go get the down pilot and blew the fuck up, bro. All right? That's happening right now. All right, it's only bad for you Edomites, but I love it. I'm salivating. I'm joyously looking at this shit, man. It's hilarious to watch you Edomites suffer, man.
Yeah, all you a lot of those super far right wing conservatives, they ready to get Trump or MAGA motherfuckers. All people been calling out recently. They've been saying like, yo, these they're like, man, a lot of motherfuckers ain't even like what they claim they want to get back to. Like the whole masculine Edomite who got his family house. You're a bunch of lame loser motherfuckers, fucking skinny, a bunch of Nick Fuentes type motherfuckers. Like he's that devil. He's a prime example. Like, he be fighting so hard for that shit. Yeah. You don't even embody those characteristics you claim to be fighting for.
Yeah, I'm like, you believe that so much, nigga, go get an M4 and go to Iraq, nigga.
So it's gonna be devils like that. They're gonna be shipping over there. And he ain't gonna know what the fuck to do, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be fucking terrified. Wait, but you want to make America great again? That's what y'all did, right? Yeah. Y'all went around and fucking invade those other lands. Go do that shit again, bro.
That's how America was so-called made great for the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, by rape, robbery, murder, destruction. Right? So now, like, for example, right, you got these, like I said, the right-wing type Trumpers, they were talking about how they're complaining about Trump's getting us into this World War III.
Yeah.
He's doing what your forefathers did.
Yeah.
Getting you into wars, taking people's shit. You should be excited. Yeah. What are you complaining for? That devil Matt Walsh, he complaining about it. All right, that devil's proud, man. He like released some documentary of about why slavery was good for Jake and shit. All right. Hey, look, this is why slavery's gonna be good for you, man. All right. Keep going.
Says because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Oh man.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Yep.
By the force of the sword, and a time of their calamity, and a time of their iniquity had name.
Yeah, that's what Esau does. To this day, a perpetual hatred, man. He has an everlasting hatred for the Israelites, not because of color of your skin. It's not because of what you do to each other. It's really a spiritual thing, all right? The Heavenly Father, okay, literally put these Edomites against the Israelites, man, all right? It's a spiritual thing. It's nothing you can do to be buddy. They're going to hate you regardless. They're going to hate you if you're righteous, they're going to hate you if you're wicked. Whether you're selling drugs in the hood or whether you got a suit on in the corporate world, he's going to hate you regardless, man, all right? Whether you don't like him or whether you want to be his buddy and talk about baseball, he has a spiritual implanted hatred from the womb, man. He got these people, they talk this bullshit like, yeah, because hatred is taught to children. Nobody's talking about the womb hating. No, that's bullshit. When you read Psalms 58th chapter, it tells you the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go about as soon as they be born speaking lies, man. That's what these Edomites do, all right? It says they bless with their mouth and they curse inwardly. That's how you Edomites do. All right, they may try to act like they're cool with you at the job, but in their head they're thinking evil about you, man. Okay, it's saying and the jig is up now. The whole world see that now, man. Everybody see that the Edomite man, okay, specifically the American Edomite man and the so-called the Jewish man, they're not to be trusted, man. All right, hey, look at this. They call here that they've been begging for a ceasefire because Iran putting the fucking boots to asses over there. All right, and then what is it the Israelis do? The same time they signed it, they say, okay, look, we can go ceasefire. They go fucking drop hella 100. It says like 100 bombs in 10 minutes for Lebanon, bro. Dishonorable. That's what the so-called white man is. Dishonorable. You can't trust him, man. All right, it's beautiful how the Lord has it playing out because as this World War III is being shown before the whole world, people are seeing it. Like Esau can't hide; he's being shown, and he's unreasonable. He's being shown that you can't trust him. He's showing the earth what we've been saying is true. All right, the same shit he did to so-called Native Americans, the same shit he did to so-called Negroes, right? The Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom, he's trying to do that to Iran. But see now, he can't do it because the Lord got the spirit word. They got a stick. They got a big stick too, and they know how to swing that motherfucker, bro. They put the pressure on them over there, man. They can't do what they want to do. They got their shit getting shot down. On one hand, he's going on the news talking about we destroyed the whole military capability. I'm expecting a surrender any day now, and Iran sending some more missiles on your ass, man. All right, it's over with for you, man. It's only going to get worse for you as the days continue to go on. That's it. See now, the Lord, like I tell you in Jeremiah, and said, I lay a snare for the old Babylon, all right? And y'all was not aware. See, now Esau, he can't just pull out World War III because that's going to make him look weak. And we know the so-called white man's pride, he can't have that. So what he's going to do, he's going to escalate even further. And then what? The Lord going to have Iran put more pressure on his ass, man, all right? And like Bud was saying, nigga, if Iran holding it down like this, what the fuck you think will happen when China and Russia get involved, nigga? It's really going to be belt to ass. Keep going.
Like you mentioned about the perpetual hatred though.
Yeah.
I said literally that you get that understanding for why there's there's always been that division and see that tension, right? Let's say tension something cut with a knife. Yeah. Like you wonder why it's always like that. You put Jake, you want too much Edomites to feel it, right? Like it's a reason for that. Listen, not just skin color, not the black and black crime on the school shit. And they talk about that. People always say, people really talk about the black and black crime shit, bro. That was way after we all already slaves.
Exactly.
Already had his slaves and do that shit, bro. That's what.
That's centuries later.
Yeah, bro. That's like predominantly with as heightened in like the 80s, bro. So that's 2 decades after the whole civil rights shit, bro. So that's if you just say that's the reasoning for it. Again, it's just we try to find any fucking reason. Bro.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But nevertheless, the point is spiritual things. To say it's not a choice. Yeah. They always say nothing. They say slavery. I mean, not slavery. Racism. That's just a construct they use to keep everybody.
No.
While the elite get rich, it's like no,
it's not.
The newsflash, the elite already rich.
Yeah, exactly.
They already have everything, own everything, bro. The real money, right? None of the gold, silver, land, the property, everything, bro.
Yeah, that's all bullshit. It don't matter if Edomite's dirt poor living in a trailer park, or he's one of the Rothschilds elites and he's got trillions of dollars. They're gonna hate you Israelites regardless, man. Right. There's a spiritual envy that they have inside them because we're the chosen and they're not.
Right.
See, they got to pretend to be the chosen in their temporary world. Okay, but as we can clearly see, somebody gets second at the 69 real quick. I know Jay got precepts, but see, I'm just flowing right now. Second at 69. We're at the end of Esau. This is what the end of the so-called white man's world looks like, man. That's why he's so frustrated, man. He can't get the respect he wants anymore. Because there used to be a time, hey, he come around, people give him respect.
Yeah.
Now nigga come on, talk some shit, get his ass beat the fuck up. Yeah. Nobody cares what the fuck he has to say anymore. Everybody's saying his ass is dishonorable, man. Like I said, this situation between him and Iran, it's showing that, man. He's dishonorable. He can't be trusted. And again, he tries to separate himself. Well, this is the Jewish man, and this the white man. No, you're all one race. You're the Edomites, man. All right. But
Second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
Yep.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
And again, who knows the so-called white man? Esau, Edom in the Bible, man. Same Bible you people read about. You go to church on Sunday, and you have no idea what the hell it's talking about. Hey, there's actual the biblical nations in there are still here today. Everybody has is just as it's written Isaiah 25th chapter. Esau, Edom got that covering cast over the earth, man. He went around lying, renaming everybody, man. The Chinese man, he's yellow. All right, the Native American, he's red. No, he's not. What are you talking about? You're black. Yeah. No, you're not. There's nobody walking around the earth with black skin tone. What are you talking about? This is black. What are you talking about, man? You're not white. What are you talking about? He's just been making shit up, man. Oh, these people are Mongolians. They're Mongols. You know, the Chinese, the Japanese. No. There's biblical nations, man. You got Israelites, okay, which is so-called blessed seal of Native Americans. That's the true biblical nationality, man. The 12 tribes of Israel, from Judah to Issachar, Gad, Manasseh. You got the so-called white man, his real nationality, Esau, Edom, the devil, okay, the adversary, okay, the enemy of the Heavenly Father and his people, right? You got the Ishmaelites, so-called Arabs, all right, which again, they literally know that. The Ishmaelites, I'm talking about common Ishmaelites, they actually know they're Ishmael.
That's why they'll name
Yeah.
their children that, bro.
Yeah,
You use a bunch of motherfuckers named Ishmael.
that's really part of the doctrine when you go into it with Islam. They literally tell you, man, I said because the brother was bringing out, I never got super into it.
Yeah.
That's literally what they teach. It's basically a Arab version of placement theology. And literally that, okay, the God was dealing with the Israelites.
Yeah.
Since they messed up, he sent Muhammad, Ishmaelite down.
Yeah.
He had the last message. And now God's looking to the Arabs to bring the world to Islam. That's what it teaches. So it's literally like saying the three major religions on the earth, right? Islam, it's Arab supremacy. They're trying to usurp our supremacy, the true Israelite supremacy, and make themselves supreme. Christianity, the American Christian bullshit, it's the so-called white man in America. He's the chosen. We got to follow to him. And then you got Judaism. It's some Jews. They're the chosen. You see, it's all usurping the real chosen people, man. That's what the three major religions on the earth. That's what it's all about. It's all about replacement theology, man. Okay, that's all I want. That second nine, like I said, that's all I want on there. We're at the end of Esau Edom's world, man. All right, and again, can't forget again the primary point going into the main reason why your father is going to diss the Lord.
Back in Ezekiel 35:6, it says, "Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai, I will prepare thee unto blood, blood shall pursue thee. Since thou have not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee."
Say you have a problem shedding all the Israelite blood, and hey, your blood will be shed, man. Like when you read the NLT, even says that says, "I will give you." Get somebody get that NLT, that same verse. So I will give you a bloodbath of your own. It's cold. I mean, Yashalam was going into it, man. The NLT
Used to work out.
It says, "As surely as I live, says the sovereign Lord, says you show no distaste for blood, I will give you a bloodbath of your own. Your turn has come."
Your turn has come. But now all of a sudden, like calling the elder apostle Rabbi, they don't want to pay, man. Like you said, you didn't get all the works of the devil. You've been the villain in the earth. You raped, robbed, murdered, and justified yourself the whole way. Everybody else is a terrorist. Everybody else is a problem. All right. And now that it's time to pay up, all of a sudden you want to pay. But he'd be quick to tell Jake what? You can't do the time, don't do the crime. But when you do, you've done the most crimes, and now all of a sudden you think you're supposed to ride off in the sunset and never pay for your crimes? That's the devil's the ultimate fucking hypocrite. Okay? But see, that's the beautiful part. It doesn't matter what you think or I don't agree with that or you know what I'm saying, whatever. Listen, nigga, you gonna go into hardcore captivity. We reading out the Bible. He said, "I will give you a bloodbath of your own. Your turn has come, and your turn is coming, man." And we're at the beginning of it, but once our Lord Yahweh gets here, that's what's gonna be in full effect, man. All right, you devils gonna get your blood will be. And when they said, blood will be shed. Blood will be shed. As they said, spoils will be enjoyed. All right, but your blood gonna be shed, man. Okay. The rich shall be ripped from the decadent places, and decadentness, and cast out to the cold world, which we know and endure.
Yeah.
All right, you gonna get a taste like brother said earlier. What it's like to be an Israelite, man, being at the bottom, man. All right, and see what's worse is the thing about it's gonna be such justice with you, cause it's actually gonna be true. Everything that we tell the world about you, they just got done witnessing it, man.
Yeah.
This devil can't be trusted. He's a liar. He's a thief. This nigga stole our heritage, bro. Niggas in our land call himself Jewish. Call himself the chosen people. This dude's a fucking thief, man. This nigga will steal everything, bro. When they say, I'm selling everything that's not nailed down. This nigga's selling everything, bro. Everything that is nailed down. He will take this nigga will steal grass, man. You can't, this devil, he don't want nobody else to have nothing. So much so, that's why these devils are complaining now, because they're on the leader still from you. The common Edomites, the common so-called white man is really complaining because his elites are still for his ass now, man. But this is what you've been doing to everybody else.
Yeah.
And it was cool when you was doing it. Now that your elites are doing it to you, because they're so fucking greedy. So, okay, now we install everybody else shit. I'm going to steal your shit.
Yeah. I pump the brakes. He was like, whoa,
Yeah, hold on, man.
slow down.
We're doing the same team.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to affect us.
Right.
I see, now they doing that. That's when they, oh, well, it's all of us against the government.
Yeah, oh, no, yeah. Now it's all of us against the government, huh?
Real convenient.
Hey, what it say is no honor among thieves, man. All right, you can't trust a thief.
That's crazy.
A nigga who you go you and your gang do number crime. You can't trust him, motherfucker.
Right.
Because as soon as you start making a little bit more money than him, you're a real problem now.
Yeah.
Now you're a target. And that's how I said. That's how it's the same way with these Edomites.
Yeah.
They're elites and the lower level Edomites, man.
Yeah.
Okay, they didn't cut, like brother said, they didn't cut you. Amalek, they cut you out the blessing. Now they were Jewish this man that, Jewish man that. The Edomites in the uproar on social media, man. Okay, yeah, precept.
Tom, but if I could ask you a point real quick too, as well, even when you go back to the beginning of their history, it always been like that. For a little bit of power, they gonna backstab and kill their uncle, kill their nephew. All right, trying to get the power, even if it was trying to put their own son on the line to be king. All right, like these people, man, these people are ruthless, man, when it comes to that power. All right, but real quick, this is Proverbs 15 and verse 3, straight to the point. It said, the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good, man. All right, so as the brother's going into, okay, all this evil, man, that the Edomites have so-called gotten away with, all right, you haven't got away with it. All right, the Lord has just not judged you for their evil. All right, but that time is coming now, man.
This is for that Ezekiel 35 that Jake brought out earlier. This Genesis 27, I'll start at 37. Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him my Lord, him being Jacob, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O father, or my father. Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above. So that's going to the hedge one we talked about, where you can blatantly get away with killing, unaliving a Jake. And all you got to do is be white, the right complexion for protection, and all you get is a pension if you work for the police. Or you get a presidential pardon like we talked about yesterday. You strangle a fucking Jake. That's clearly out of his mind. That's the hegemony, the fatness of the earth that you have. We talked about it earlier. And I'm thinking about Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, where this devil has military base, has his nose in everybody's business, where he goes and spreads democracy when all of a sudden his resource that he wants there. But it says, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So it's the sword, it's that violence. You know what I'm saying? In Psalms 73rd chapter says, violence can pass them as a chain. And then going to the latter end of that verse, the yoke from thy neck, it goes into 2 Kings 8:22. But point being is the 41st verse, it says that Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing. So that's where that perpetual hate comes from. They were already fighting in the womb. Then this sealed the deal. This is what that expression comes from. This is the straw that broke the camel's back, man. It says, wherewith his father blessed him, and Esau said his heart, the days of mourning for my father at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. So from that point on until now, Esau, deep down in his soul, cannot fucking stand Jake. Anybody on this side, he hates you. He'll smile in your face and hate Devontae. You see the game? My man, what's up, dog? No, you don't fucking talk like that. But inwardly, you wish that you could lynch me right now. You wish that you could burn my house down and kill my whole family.
That comes out the minute you get any type of confrontation or altercation with them. Immediately that shit comes out, bro. I'm saying that whenever they get frustrated by Jacob, they get mad about something, and then immediately it turns off. That racial tension comes out of them, bro.
Yep, immediately. But I have black friends. I'm usually not like this. I don't know where it comes from. No, we do know where it comes from. That's the spirit of Esau.
Yep.
And it's funny too, though, because usually that's when they blood starts showing forth through their skin.
Yeah.
They turn to that fucking red thing.
Yeah,
I like red.
That thing, see, a lot of that's a heavy stronghold, bro, to our people. Because Esau come and smile on your face, you think it's all good. Matter of fact, I get some rock. 12. I didn't quote it, but But the case like with this, bro, like I said, they got so custody. Like I said, the bar so low for Jake and Jake being enslaved, bro. Jake had a little talking about going to Stockholm syndrome, Jake has, and loving the oppressor and all that. But literally, that's what happens. Is Jake start? It takes so little for Jake to and that's a running joke on social media. They be like, all they gotta do is just hit a dance move, and he's invited to the cookout.
Yeah,
Like,
invited
he
to the
invited to the
cookout.
cookout. Right, but they said Jake loves the littlest thing is just enough. Oh no, he not like that. Anytime, I'll be darn, but anytime it comes out, like when somebody do something racist, like anybody that Jake like do something racist, then all of a sudden everyone, I can't believe he's racist. What? He really said that? Like when Hulk Hogan just died, everybody was like, they're pulling back all the old clips and sound like racist. Like, Hulk Hogan was racist? What? I can't believe it's like yes, all these those ain't right. Yes, all of them, bro. This is Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Right? He goes, brother, Paul, he emphasizes the point is that to never trust thine enemy, bro. And don't say sometimes, don't say here and there, and maybe acceptable in this instance, in this circumstance. No, it's never is for a reason, bro. Like you was mentioning earlier about never trust your enemy, bro. Can you motherfucker? Well, it's gonna say it later in this chapter. Matter of fact, where's it at? Verse 12. Oh, I can just get converse 12. It says, where's 101? It's just throw them in the, is that the chapter? You're looking for it. Desire to throw them in the ditch. I know it's just a rock.
Take that spot.
Oh, yeah, right here, it's lucky. It's 16. So, verse 16. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. Right? So it claims, bro. It's crazy how Lord literally like detailed, made account for that type of interaction and situation that Jake deal with his. That's why Jake be thinking when you say, "Oh, Esau's the devil." You know, all white people ain't bad. They're all like that. I got white friends, so on and so forth. One, if you really have like a situation where your spirit aligned with someone you think you might, not just I tend to really Jake. They really just Israelite born. They really look like a heathen because they got a fucking Edomite mother, Israelite father, two generations of that. Sometimes even one. He looked like a straight Edomite, be really a Jake. That's what we want to emphasize the importance of lineage and going back to your father, etc. The seed line, right? But if this is truly Edomite, no, he hates you, bro. It says right, so he speaks sweetly with his lips, so he gonna do say he needs to appease you. That's a big thing they try to do, try to disarm Jake. Yeah. Right. So they'll say things that try to to be cordial and make them not realize. I always say that's one of the biggest things they was able to do was ride Jake to sleep and not realize that yes you have enemies. Right. That it really make you think that everything's all good, slavery a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? JB regurgitating the same bullshit. And he like,
See all the talking points Esau says. Jake never takes that shit.
bro,
Man.
we gotta get over that. That was a long time ago. But no, it says what? It says, but in his heart, he had managed to throw it into a pit, bro. So literally, the whole time, while you're trying to, while you think what he's saying, they're saying it's good, whereas really he's looking to find out how to destroy you, bro.
And then they said that's emphasizing the point. That's why now when you tell Israelites that you have enemies, they look at you so crazy.
Yeah.
You got something, I got enemies?
Right.
Like nigga, it should be obvious. But like they really be flabbergasted. Like, what are you talking about, man? No man on earth fighting. My enemy is the spiritual demon Satan.
Right. My enemies look like me.
I'm like, nigga, hey, look, Esau that did more than you than Satan ever did, nigga.
Right.
Cause he is Satan.
I was saying, he
That's
is
the point. Like the spiritual demon Satan, nigga, he don't got shit on what Esau's done to you. You understand? All right, like bro, nigga, Esau he way up on the score versus spiritual demon Satan. All right, man.
This is Psalm chapter 7. So I started 15. He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. So this links in with that Job 5 that I always love to bring out, the counsel of forward. Of being carried headlong, things are going to be carried out in a rust and a reckless manner. Ultimately, to try to achieve the end of the load. So all things lead up to it. Those are the snares and traps that Esau's trying to get you into. All roads lead to the mandatory implementation of the seed. All roads lead to totally control via that chip. They're trying to emulate the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua on the left-hand side through a technocracy. They're not going to be able to do it. Point being, this devil doesn't get a good rest unless he does something for. So all the legislation, all the things he do, third strike in the 90s, Jake doing all this time for a fucking dime bag, man. Like, it's all these little snares and traps that Esau set for our people that Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is going to recompense it for.
Yeah, but meanwhile, the fucking president's son, Joe Biden's son, is doing coke in the fucking White House, bro. A perfect example of how these Edomites are fucking is a corrupt hypocrites.
Whoa.
Nigga, literally, but on camera doing it in the White House.
But beyond that, they literally got these SP files with the entire section after being exposed, bro. These motherfuckers who was leading in a bigger position of power, being exposed and doing all the same shit that, and you sitting in front of going to his court system and sitting in front of a judge, banging a gavel, they throw the book at you for it. They give you a whole life, consecutive life sentences in prison, right? Plus hundreds of years. But these motherfuckers all partaking in this shit, bro. Like, and people just forgot about that quickly, bro. Like you said they would. Just so cool, everybody ain't gonna talk about that shit no more.
Good.
You got a definition.
Psalm 7:16. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own plate. So Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is going to recompense this devil. Read meaning again, repent, meaning to pay back, compensate. So all the things this devil's done. One of the major things is going to be the mandatory implementation of Sehib. That grievous sword, that cancer that come with it. And that's what's ultimately going to bring into destruction. That's going to turn America into a desert. Got it, Doc?
I just want to bring out the definition for that word pardon, man, because that's what these devils do. Like, they give each other pardons all day. All right, but it says a pardon is an official forgiveness for a crime, which releases the individual from the legal penalties associated with that offense. All right, and basically what the brothers now was going into earlier. All right, these goddamn devils got a whole safe haven. All right, if one of those small headers get caught playing with kids or whatever, only thing they got to do is go back over there to Jerusalem. All right, and they can't be expedited or anything of the such. All right, so we know whose heaven this is. We know who can get away with committing these crimes. All right, so what the brother was bringing out about the Epstein file, all this shit is just a bunch of. They do that for the entertainment of you people because y'all the ones who think these people are here to bring justice. All right, but it's not about to happen.
It's so funny because people will say that, right? People will be like, "Oh man, white people get away with everything. Oh, they get a slap on the wrist. Who's a black person? Blah blah." But then when you say, "Yeah, well, that's to the white man's devil. He's in power right now," then also, "Oh, that's too far." It's like, wait, but we're explaining to you the reason as to why it's happening. You don't want to hear it. Like Jake said, Jake is such a confused state. But they got a love-hate relationship with the devil, bro. Like they love him, but they hate him at the same time when he's doing something that stifles them and puts them in a bad predicament. Go ahead.
Jake only like it as far as their sins go.
Yeah.
Basically, whatever freakiness or whatever wickedness they want to do, that's where they in agreement of this damn devil. And to that wickedness or into that offense is something that offend you, and then that's where the problem come in at. That's why a world without no principles or like a world without these without the instructions of the Bible being at the forefront is not going to last so long as a society, because sooner or later somebody's going to feel unfair in the whole situation, and then it's going to become what they want to take the matters into their own hand. All right, but if we were living by the ways of the Heavenly Father, you're gonna nip that shit in the bud. All right, because you're gonna be made a prime example out of, man, and people don't want that.
This is Sirach chapter 10 verse 1. It says, "A wise judge will instruct his people, and a governor of prudent man is well ordered." We always go to Sirach 10 and this kind of topics come up because it's so plain, bro. Like it's a clear. It should be a clear way to identify who the devil is, who such him is, bro. Off a simple process of elimination, just quick, quick scan of what the fuck's going on. You should be like a little bit of discernment. People, okay, these have to who this is talking about, bro. Who the fuck else is like who else in power and allow all these witnesses to go forward, really doing the exact opposite of everything the scriptures tell you to say. But they'll tell you that the scriptures tell you to do. But then they'll say, "Dude, a white man wrote this. A white man, wrote the Bible." So why does the white man go against everything written in the Bible? They clearly said not to do. Why is he uplifted, upholded, and protected and enable it in his society while he's in power? Why would he do that? If his book, bro.
But yeah, why would he? This book condemns the white man.
Yeah.
So this for sure isn't for him.
Why would he write about his own downfall? Him going to slavery for 1,000 years, being exterminated on the face of the earth.
It's a proud ass devil.
Bro, why would you? It says, verse 2. It says, it's like, right, it says, governor, prudent man is well ordered, right? So the prudent is going into, having to care towards the future, right? And actually, if you have that prudence, certain things you're gonna do, certain things you're not gonna do. Like the like gonna go into the next verse, right? Next couple verses, destroying your fucking people, but putting pests. We just mentioned it last week before about the devil spraying the pesticides into the, bro, spraying these chemicals with a whole hazmat suit walking through. That shit looks crazy, bro. You watch that shit, bro. Flying and dropping these chemtrails in the air, dumping oil. Bro, I remember being young, but young as hell, back like 4th grade or some shit. I remember on Plainville, that was the whole Save the Planet shit was going on, right? Go green, all that shit. And it showed videos of just dumping all this black oil into the fucking water. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Oh, it was a spill, and that was get like, bro, bro.
That, if I can add real quick, if bros remember, that was one of the first Don commercials when the duck used to walk out the fucking oil rivers or whatever, man.
Bro, but the BP oil spill, big in the South Park back then. The political satire, they would say, "We're sorry," keep dumping it.
Yeah.
The next time they made another commercial, "We're sorry." The next thing dumping more fucking oil. That's how this devil really operates.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
I can appreciate real quick.
He's trying to destroy everything. Go ahead.
Real quick, Isaiah 14 and verse 16, it says, they that see thee should narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying,
the same thing.
is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the houses of his prisoners?
Oh, sorry, bring it back. I thought you were going to break it down. Bring it back.
Come. Isaiah 14 and 16. They that see thee should narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the houses of his prisoners?
Yeah, because literally, and we in the kingdom, it's going to be like, damn, bro, like this devil was literally, first of all, in that day, everyone's going to know who the devil is. They're going to know that he saw Edom, the red man, the one, that's who it is, bro. It's not any confusion, or he's Greek and he's Jewish and all Italian. No, that so-called white man, he saw Edom. That's who he is. He was literally destroying the entire earth and literally causing hell and bringing up the death and destruction upon everybody. It's still say, speaking up, but still kill and destroy. He's like, damn, this when he's gonna have overstayed and he base decrepit back in his rightful place in his subjection. I'm like, damn, he was going through all this shit, bro. That should be crazy. You gotta answer. We trying to answer the vision of these things is heavy, bro. You be like, damn, bro, it's gonna be hard to believe that was the case. At one point, man was even feared by everybody, bro. He's regarded as the great white man, bro. I think he's the most powerful person on earth. Scripture saying in Revelation 13th chapter, who can reward the beast. Like, people be looking at me, there was an awe, mesmerized them, who come up against this man, bro.
So smart.
Bro, the scientists, the lead, with the most advanced technology and all this shit. Damn. Now he's just reduced to nothing. Let's say a cave beast.
Yes, soon it's happening. So it's gonna happen. So we're at the very end. Like I said, we're at the very end of this shit, bro. Like, bro, the Lord is coming back, man. Very soon the Lord's gonna rip this nigga out of power, man, because he's doing too much. And that's what we see with this World War III and everything. It's going towards its last move of this digital infrastructure, right?
Back in the Sirach 10 and 2,
And after that, go back to Ezekiel 35.
it says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such order as the rest. Everybody's going to follow right along with what he saw, because he's the one power. So it's very basics, it's simple to understand that the domino effect, trickle down effect, that okay, you saw not only is he allowed, but I said the scripture talk about father being sin great dignity, like he exalts it, like he uplifts it, he supports it. That's what I'm looking for. Like he literally supports all his wickedness being done. He enables it, bro. You know, like in every facet, he'll literally make it to where he literally call it a hate crime. You go to the scriptures, you read the law of the judgment of a law, right? That's a sin unto death. But he'll literally tell you, you do that, we're gonna throw you in a prison for hundreds of years because you committed a hate crime, bro. He literally does the exact opposite of that, but it's the white man's book. Then he'll have you go into the courtroom and place your hand on the Bible and swear in before you give a statement. And when the scripturally speaking, condemns all that whole system, bro. All these laws they uphold and shit is clear contrary to the scriptures.
Hey, this thing is so much of the devil. He will catch a serial killer, a known serial killer, give this nigga a death row sentence 20 years from the day, allow this nigga to write a book
Yeah.
to tell other people about it, to hopefully more people will read this book and pick up on that spirit, and then it becomes another serial killer.
Bro.
This is what this nigga does, man.
Yeah, all these motherfuckers being inspired by Ted Bundy, all this shit.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
literally, and then what? Another crime, right? Adultery, right? They'll literally, you literally will reward you, rather, if a woman was going to commit adultery with her husband, she could literally separate from him and literally take half his shit, take his children, get paid from him, right? If a man was to go commit adultery, right? A man was going to commit adultery, it would be no consequence to that. It would be no repercussion. And if I was to go and put him at death, right, because he committed adultery with my woman, right now, I'm going to prison for the rest of my life. Literally, this really protects that wicked act. His laws really constructed to enable wickedness, that to forward it. That's what he's doing. I was going to say that wickedness have exceeded the whole earth.
Yep.
As hard for words to fulfill.
Yep.
It's because he's all literally in his laws where it's enabling and forwarding wickedness intentionally, bro.
Yep.
In every way, shape, or form. It says an unwise king destroyed his people, but to the prudence of them which are in authority, the city should be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time who sit over it on that crossroad. And that's what we're waiting for, bro. The way it's necessary. But later in the chapters, I'm gonna get back to 035, but later in the chapter, we're going to it's all been the cancer of the earth. The Lord can cut out that sickness, right? Literally, him being a physician, cut out that long disease. Because literally, that's what he says, it cancer the fucking earth. And it's a necessary thing that the Lord brings his great destruction to this place so he can actually establish righteous kingdom. And what in order to have a righteous kingdom, you need what? A righteous rulership. You need righteous laws, the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord being upheld and being made the standard. You've been actually rewarded for following these things and actually being condemned for not doing so, being punished and chastised for that. Not the opposite, right? And the way he's gonna do that is saying, I was Shia, his only God's son, right? And then along with the elect, the governing body, the 144,000 men. By that way, as I say in the second chapter, right, Michael 4, by that way is righteousness going to go out forth to the earth, no longer wickedness. Righteousness will silly people on earth and not wickedness, bro. Okay, that's all you have here, bro. It's literally, you're looked at as crazy if you speak against these things. You're looked at as man, this guy's losing his fucking mind. Like the Jay Knife dude, bro. This guy's losing his fucking mind. What's wrong with him? He's speaking against gay people? What the hell? He's becoming a pastor? Like, he stopped dribbling a ball and participating in following circus? Whoa. What the hell's wrong with this dude, bro? Bro, that's how you looked at, man.
Man, there's always made to be this way.
Yeah.
It was written in the Heavenly Father's story. I always say it, the elder from London had a heavy quote. He said, "This is the era of darkness, and you are his ruler." Like literally, it was always set up for the Lord to show the earth, like quoting the high priest Yaakov and old school, to show the earth, not even just Israel, but the whole earth, to show this is what wicked rulership looks like.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you have a ruler who's just selfish, who's just proud, who breaks all the laws of God, who dismisses God's word like it's nothing. All right, and he just rules based upon his own selfish desires. Who you get? You get America. You get the so-called white man. He's the perfect example on how not to be. You see? And then afterward, he's going to have the righteous world, was going to be for eternity, and he's going to have his sons, the Israelite man, show how to do that, man. All right? So everything is going according to plan, man. Is getting caught part of your plan? Of course. All right, it was always part of the plan, man. All part of the plan.
Put it 20 something out part of your plan.
Of course.
It says, back in Ezekiel 35, verse 7, it says, "Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate,
Yep.
and cut off from it them that pass out, and have their return."
Yeah, you see, it said Mount Seir most desolate. Again, like I said earlier, the modern day Mount Seir is America, man. He's gonna make it completely desolate. All right, this beloved America, the Esau's, the patriotic Edomites fighting for it. Guess what? The Lord's gonna burn every single square inch of this bitch, man. Since you like raining down missiles, right? You love shooting down missiles and air superiority. Hey, Lord got some. He love the 4th of July fireworks. Hey, Lord got some fireworks for your ass, man. All right. He got a light up show for you. When you in New York, these streets will make you feel brand new. These lights gonna inspire you. Hey, them lights gonna be very inspiring when you carry this, bro. All right, they're gonna be very inspiring. You know how bright that shit gonna be?
Yeah.
We are seeing boom, boom, missile. Luke got the warhead. The warhead that melts this bitch, bro. All right, that's gonna be very inspiring. Hey, we're gonna feel brand new in them new bodies, man. All right.
Bro, listen, Howdy Man, he was like, I would burn this place down. Must be another million worthless animals, bro. Bro, it says, verse 8, "I will fill his mountains with his slain men,
Right.
in thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the ship."
Yeah, all of them, man. Every single last one of them, man. All you Edomite, literally, every single Edomite that's living here in America, you will be destroyed in World War III. Literally, hey. So you don't gotta worry about getting drafted or not. You're gonna die regardless. Whether you get drafted and get blown to fucking smithereens over there versus Iran, okay, and Russia and China, North Korea, all these different, and your own allies is gonna leave you. All right, literally, as we're talking, I saw fucking Trump has announced he should cut off some funding or whatever for Spain because they're not allowing the U.S. to use their bases to attack Iran because Iran. They don't skin. Iran has set the precedent, nigga. He's gonna smoke anybody who want to help this nigga, bro. You gonna get a missile, bro. All right. So Spain, like we don't want all the EU, like we don't want no smoke. So now again, going to show you the pride of these Edomites, man, even against their own fellow brethren. Look, is more stout than his fellows, man. He talking about, yo, we don't give you no funding or some shit no more, man, because you're not letting. Well, let me give you what he actually said, bro. He was talking about some You talking about someone we can use the base if we want to. Just proud, bro. Esau just so proud, man. He just here it says, President Trump is now cutting off all trade with Spain after their prime minister said to not use bases in their country to strike our land. And what did he say? He said we can't. They said we can't use their bases. That's proud, bro. They said we can't use their base. If you want, he said we're not going to use it. But if you want to, we can just fly in and use it anyway. That's Esau, bro. He is proud. He's the proud man, bro. Get that. Somebody get that in Jeremiah 50, man. 50 and 32 and 33. I'm against thou most proud, man. It's the same in Ezekiel. Somebody else get it. Jeremiah 50, I think it's verse 33, man. This devil and the whole earth is seeing this dude is proud, man. The audacity of this motherfucker, bro. Like I did a lesson this week entitled "Esau will be defanged," man. All right. Somebody, I'll get it. I'll get the 371. First, get the Jeremiah because I'll say that after. Get the Jeremiah first, Dr. Show.
It's 33 right here.
Is it 31? That's 31. 31.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud.
Yep.
Saith the Lord, power of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit.
So we're in that time where Yahweh Shai, as is written, and you compare this with second Ezra as well, he's going to visit the world which he made, man. But specifically, he's visiting the ruler of the earth right now. Like I said, he set up these Edomites, man. All right? And you have not ran the earth, I tell you in second Ezra 11, when it's talking about the Roman Empire at the time, the earth has thou not judged the truth, man. All right, y'all. You have afflicted the peaceable and hurt the meek, man. Okay? You done nothing but wickedness, bro. All right, but said thou most proud. So there's no one more proud than Esau either, man. Especially the American so-called white man. He is the most proud, bro. This devil, he literally thinks he's God's gift to the earth, man. Well, he is God. He thinks he is God, man. All right, but when you're leaving Canada, you ready? Oh, you can't. It said the physician cut off a long disease. You leave the disease, man. You're a plague. You're a problem. Everything wrong with the earth can be traced back to this fucking devil, man. Okay?
As death.
Yeah, he's as deaf and cannot be satisfied, man. Add to the point, because I thought about it, the audacity of the devil talking about Iran, they can't have nuclear missiles. This country can't have nuclear missiles. But wait a minute, nigga, you got nuclear missiles. Not only that, no, you got technical terms, you got atomic, then they got nuclear, then they got thermonuclear. But technically, in the whole realm of nuclear bombs, you're the only one who's used nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
You dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. No other country did that before. You dropped that on a civilian population. Nigga, you shouldn't have no fucking bombs. And that also said, I got it from the elders out in London. It was going to that. It was like, Esau, he's going to be defanged. I'm going to get this verse. This Psalms 58 and 6. It says, break their teeth, O Most High, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. Why? Because what makes lions, any type of cats, small cats, dogs, lions, tigers, all birds with their talons, what makes them dangerous? What? Their teeth, the sharp teeth, and their claws. Literally, as powerful as a lion is, he's strong, he outrun you. And he had no teeth and no claws. He really couldn't harm you.
Yeah, there's so much he could do.
Every nothing he could do, he may knock you over, but it's like you therefore render him powerless. You've neutered him. You took away his might.
Yeah, handicapped.
Right, you handicapped him, man. So that's why it's in the scriptures. Okay, that's why I say I took my brother and titled it that. Esau will be defamed because you're the one who don't need to have no weapons, man. The so-called white man, he's the one who needs his weapons taken away. He don't need no guns, he don't need no bullets, he don't need no swords, he don't need no rockets. You need just your bare, weak self, man. All right, like the Wizard of Oz when they fucking pulled the curtain back and it's that weak devil, man. All right, that you the one that needs to be declawed, man. Cause you're the one, you're like a feral cat just hissing and fucking scratching and unreasonable. No matter you feed the motherfucker, no matter you give him water, he's just an angry demon. So we gotta do declaw him, take his fangs out. Now you've rendered him harmless, man. We're gonna do bite you with his gums.
Right.
All right. So that's spiritual. That's how I'm gonna read this verse again. That's what the Lord's gonna do to Esau. That's what I was talking about. We're gonna burn the weapons up, man. All right. The Lord's saying when Yahushua come back in World War III, he's gonna decimate all their armies, bro. You ain't gonna have no more fighters there. You ain't have no more aircraft carriers, nigga. It's gonna be your pathetic ass in the fucking field, man. This is Psalms 58 and verse 6. It says, break their teeth, O Most High, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. Right, even the shark. You go into the ocean, right? You fall in the ocean and it's a shark devouring you, biting you. What does he do? He's using his teeth to bite you and shred you apart. Well, if he magically all his teeth disappear, he would be harmless now. So that's what the Lord's going to do to Esau, Edom, man. He's going to make him harmless. And not only that, that's why in the time to come during Jacob's trouble, that's why the elect men, that's why the Lord's going to lift that standard. He's going to make Esau harmless. He's going to make brothers invincible. All right? So it's like imagine if you were so strong that like a lion's teeth would break on your skin. You like the TV series Invincible with the Viltrumites. It's a scene where like this dinosaur animal is trying to bite thread, right? And all his teeth fucking break on his head. You will render him helpless because his main weapons no longer work on you. That's what the Lord's gonna do with the elect men. He was trying to shoot his bullets, he was shoot his guns, he was trying to hit you with a rocket. That shit ain't gonna do nothing. Just gonna therefore render him helpless, bro. Yeah. All right, because the Lord's gonna make his men gods again, real gods. You gonna see what a real God look like, nigga. Ain't gonna be a white man with some body armor on and training all day, shooting range. You know what I'm saying? The Delta Force going through CQB. Oh yeah, working on. I'm walking Texas. None of that, man.
They do the drills. They got the
they go.
timer. It's just the guns quick. Get scared of the room. No, man.
That's not a God, bro.
Yeah,
you're still just a mortal man, bro. Yeah. All right, you're gonna see what a real God looks like. It's gonna be the men you hate the most.
Yeah.
And really, you're gonna find out, like I said, like Vocab Malone, these devils, they're finding out. We're giving you the breakdown on why you hate us. Yeah. All right, you're finding out why they hate us because this is promised to us, not you. There's nothing you can do about it. You're not included in this, man. Elam, Ishmael, Moab, none of them are included, man.
Because, like I said, that's that you see depicted in any movie you watch. Yeah. You can see anytime there's a supernatural, someone has supernatural ability. Sorry, got human abilities. For that shit. Literally, whenever you have somebody who's enhanced in that way, literally, It's the same shit in every movie, TV show. They get the shit on them guns. They want to see the guns don't work no more. They're like, oh shit, we fucked, bro. Damn, the fucking the bullets ain't working. Fuck, we not got it. The fighter jet we shit the missiles, nothing fucking working. Like in Black Adam when he came out the shit,
Yeah.
and he lighting them up.
And they put rounds in.
Yeah, he thought the only thing your magic is weak, bro.
Yeah.
Then he went outside and they had all the missiles and Pelican. He blowing all running through all that shit. Cause really, we were talking about spiritual power. It's just the Lord giving us a greater ability to manipulate the elements. That's all it is. Because Esau has it on a low level. On a low level, he can manipulate. That's what he's doing. He's manipulating elements. He's taking shit from the earth, different metals and shit. And he's just sending them at a speed, at a certain velocity, right, to make it to where it's really lethal, right? And the Lord gave him a point where he can literally create these weapons of mass destruction. But this is you can do damage in the flesh. You can do damage with these shits, bro. Bro, you motherfucker, you
Let's see, the Lord gonna raise up. It's like, man, we're gonna be above
bro,
that.
something way greater,
Way
bro.
greater, bro. Like I
Way
said,
greater.
we ain't, like I said, that's the thing. Like the priest of Yashima from Mississippi, he be going into that how Esau, you see him in his war, he's limited.
Mhm.
He's limited. At greater, he spends these billions and trillions of dollars every year in his military, but you still limited, nigga.
Yeah, limited.
Why ain't I ran a parking lot yet, nigga?
Right.
You still ain't take this shit yet? You're limited, man. He getting hit back. Bro, listen, bro. When the elect men get raised up with that power, we gonna be unlimited. We ain't gonna run out of electricity coming out of our hands. I gotta go recharge, bro. We ain't gonna run out of fire. We ain't gonna run out of ice. You know, I done froze 7 Edomites and broke their arms off, and now I'm all that ice like froze on.
Yeah,
I'm dehydrated. No, bro. We gonna be unlimited for real, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I just shot too many layers on my eyes. I gotta recharge.
Yeah, you get you say you taking a casualty or
Yeah,
get injured.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I got shot. I gotta go get. They gotta get the tourniquet. They gotta
Yeah.
fucking bandage you up. They gotta ground you and drag you, not cover. Fucking no, man. The fuck that's all weak people. That's
Mortal
the,
shit.
right. That's the limitation. It's a limitation that the Lord put on them, right? To where Scripture say He said, "A bounds you cannot pass." There's certain things the Lord not gonna give them, right? So he gave him enough. We gave him enough to fucking to take peace of the earth, as it says in Revelation the 6th chapter, right? He blessed them with sword enough to do that. Because with just a bow and arrow, or just with a sword and shield, he wouldn't be able to do what he did, bro. The Lord had given that increase, bro. That shit's amazing. He would have shown somebody, he would have dropped a fucking light machine gun in fucking in the middle of the ancient world. They'd be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Motherfucker,
I mean, my shoulders are getting shredded.
yeah, bro.
Like it'd be one dude like with an advantage point with machine gun. It'd be 1,000 you motherfuckers. He got the whole. He got a partner there with the belt loop, and he's just mowing y'all motherfuckers down, bro.
Bro.
All right. Somebody get Micah 5, and what is it? We gonna go. We get spiritual Lord raise this man up because Esau 5 and 8. Start at 7, 5 and 7. Because Esau said, your sword, but basically what getting ready to happen is Jacob's getting raised up to get their blessing. It's gonna run Esau's blessing useless. See? Hey, this was a great blessing. Esau got the aircraft carriers, the fighter jet. Hey, that's cool, but one God is crap on it. And the monster's like, man, I wish this lesson was still up, bro. It was a cold ass lesson on spiritual power. This is like in 2020. Like once the Lord raised up, one of them, it's a rap. It's a rap. He be serious as fuck. He's like, the Lord got 144,000 of them motherfuckers. But really, bro, once the Lord raised up one brother, it's over with. It's over with, nigga. Esau gonna have his little shot of hunt brothers down, and bro, they gonna be pulling these niggas' heads off, bro. Like my nigga Black, they said like back Adam did, bro. He ripped the nigga arm off. Bro. That scene was so fucking mighty, bro. He was zipping all over the place, shooting electricity. They tried to throw a rocket at you, nigga, through the body and blocked it. Bro, that shit was mighty, bro. So again, that's why you Israelites, bro, you gotta come up on a level, bro. You just like, man, bro, you gotta stop looking at Esau as the end all be all, bro. The Lord gonna give us something way better than that. Bro, that shit is folly, bro.
Is it Micah chapter 5 verse 7? And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people as a dew from the Lord.
The Lord got a sleeper cell agents, man. All these niggas, Esau sleeper cell, you got sleeper cell agents. Nigga, Lord got sleeper cells. All right, that was the elect. The Lord has raised up in captivity. That's why we're out here doing prophesying right now, telling them about His end, telling them how the new world is gonna fall. But we was telling them about World War III possibly decades ago. We telling you exact players, exactly how it's gonna go. It's literally happening right now. With Iran was gonna be the main one. The least of flocks to draw them out. fucking the Israelis was gonna bring America into it. We would have been breaking that down, bro.
Hooks it to the jaws.
Yeah, hooks into the jaws of Russia. Russia was gonna be a guard to the other nations. They all going ally with Russia. All right, we've been saying it. We've been breaking different things down, man. So Lord, the remnant and the dew from the Lord, the dew is everywhere, man. The dew is that water. Okay, when you wake up, it's on the grass, on everything at certain points. That's what the dew is, man. Right? We everywhere. Israel scattered the elect, not just elect, but all Israel scattered all over earth, man. Right? Go ahead.
As the showers upon the grass that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men.
Right, yeah. When it started pouring down, raining, it ain't waiting for you. You could be in the middle of running errands, doing something. You may try to cut grass that day or some shit, right? It started raining, and guess what? That's it. You got to deal with it now.
Yeah.
All right? All right? And like Denzel say, he say when you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud too.
Yeah.
That's separate, but like I said, you got to deal with the rain. When it starts showering, you have to deal with it, bro. You have to address it. All right? Okay, so that's how the Lord likening how Esau you're gonna have to deal with his people, man. All right, it's unavoidable. It started raining. It may be clear when you go to the grocery store, and then you in the grocery store, you hear it pouring rain. Like, fuck, bro. You either gonna wait for it to stop raining, or you gonna have to go out there and get soaked. Right? Go ahead.
Micah 5:8, and the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest.
So as a lion amongst the beasts of the forest, man. All right, and you got the saying out there, say the lion is the king of the jungle, which he don't actually build in the jungle. But we reading in Proverbs, I think it's somebody get it real quick. I think it's Proverbs 30 and 30. I think. Shit. Talks about that. The Lord said that. Yes, Proverbs 30 and 30.
It's Proverbs 30 and verse 30. It says, a lion which is strongest amongst beasts, and turneth not away for any.
So the Lord, let me tell you, he said he made the lion on land, the strongest amongst beasts, man. That turneth not away from any, man. So that means lion ain't ducking no smoke or nothing, bro. He come in his territory, nigga. He went to shit, even versus other lions. But I saw some shit. It's like a lion, like Esau nicknamed Scar. He said, bro, in 12 years he killed like 120, 130 lions, bro.
Damn.
Getting busy, bro. That's what it is. A lion, he ain't ducking no smoke, bro. He with the shits, bro. All right. So that's how the Lord is likening how the remnant is going to be. He said he's going to be as a lion amongst the beasts of the forest, right? Go ahead.
It says, as a lion among the beasts of the forest,
right?
As a young lion among the flocks of sheep.
Go ahead.
Who, if he go through, both tread him down and tear it in pieces, and none can deliver.
So that's what happens, man. You take a young, energetic, and a shrimp lion and put him in the pen with some sheep and shit, man. It's going to be fur and blood going all over the place, man. Like you see them hard ass pictures, the lions, they be after they get the blood all over their whole face, bro. All right, that's how the Lord liking how the women's gonna be out here, man. That's why we're not fearful of these devils, bro. You don't give a fuck these devils watching our videos and tracking brothers. All that, man. We don't give a fuck about that. All right, the Lord gonna give brazen brothers up with power. We gonna be putting you niggas down, man. All these little special forces. I look forward to this shit, man. All right, niggas think you gonna do something, man. Say niggas gonna have what they call it, the kit, and have the kill the body armor. We got the side arm, and we got the knee pads. And we got checking the info. Nigga, that shit ain't gonna do nothing, bro. Like Omni Man did. Man, when Donald was shooting with the gun, he took that shit and crumpled the gun up. Like nigga, this ain't nothing. It's a toy, bro. Yeah. All right, that's the type of level we're gonna put brothers on, man. That's a young lion among the flocks of sheep, man. It said he go through and tear from pieces that none can deliver. Because ain't gonna be nobody gonna be able to deliver you out the elect men's hands, bro. Ain't gonna be nothing you can call on, nothing you can do. All right? Nothing. Keep going. That's a bad chapter.
Verse 9, thy hand shall be lifted up upon mine adversaries, and all thy enemies shall be cut off.
And we got a lot of adversaries and a lot of enemies, man, including our own people. Majority of our people are enemies, man. They don't want to come back to how about Shimei Shai. They don't want to be Israelites, man. They want to be niggas in America, bro. So you're gonna go down with the ship, bro. You consider the enemies. Go ahead.
Micah 5 and 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots.
Oh, man.
You say? I think he bless you all. Perfect example, man. Jake still commit idolatry to this day. Right? Jake didn't heard about the Israelites, man. Jake's simple still to this day. Right? But saying he'll cut off the horses and chariots. That's like it will. You got the ancient horses and chariots, but it's like it to the modern day. What's the modern day horses and chariots, man? Like I said, the tanks, okay, Humvees, fighter jets, aircraft carriers, man. All right, submarines. These are modern day, military vehicles, right? We gonna say all that shit gonna be cut off, man. None of that's gonna be able to save you, man. All right, bro's gonna be so strong. We gonna pick that shit up, bro. Pick an aircraft carrier up, bro, and launch that bitch into fucking space. See?
And I mentioned that in a lesson I did last night. We have faith that these things are actually going to happen.
Yep.
Look at the examples of our forefathers. Look what Samson was able to do.
Yep.
Put a jawbone of an ass. How much more will you help us him outside finally switch it over and we those battle acts of war, like the scriptures say? We no longer those fishing, we those hunters. It's going to be a biblical proportion what we're going to do to the other nations.
Yeah, one of us able to check it out, bro.
Yeah, in my head, bro.
We need more power because the heathen have more power now. The Lord gave us spiritual power that was adequate for that time. There was still swords and shields being used. Now, like I say, he got tanks, he got fighter jets, he got bullets, he got guns. That's a crazy weapon. Like I said, for a mortal, that's why Esau been running the earth.
Bro,
Them guns, bro, that automatic, and not just guns, automatic weapons. Fully automatic, that you can just hold the trigger down and you can just point in that direction with a machine gun on the bipod and just lay everything down. Like that's a mighty thing. So the Lord, He will give us greater power. I said them bullets are gonna be bouncing off. It's gonna be crazy. The Lord can have those situations. He's gonna be firing at you, and you may even see what bullets bouncing. And you're like, I don't even feel this shit. That's how mighty it's gonna be.
The fucking belts and ammunition. Yeah, but it's fucking. You literally, like I said, imagine like it moved 300, right? That gives you the picture of ancient time warfare. Imagine, like I said, in the middle of that, middle of battle, thermopylae, just a motherfucker with a fucking machine guns on a bipod just started letting out a
fucking Humvee with a 50 caliber.
Yeah.
That bitch start letting off.
What is running in with the
Yeah, but they be getting slaughtered.
dude? That shit's crazy.
As I said, so how much more? Hey, that scene is one of the ending scenes in Man of Steel. That shit was hard, bro. Yeah, Superman. Because again, of course, Esau, he always wants to take the spiritual powers himself, right?
Yeah.
But nevertheless, the military general and that woman, remember, they was driving and the fucking satellite just crashed right into him, right in front of him. Like, what the hell's going on? And Superman pulled up. Like, bro, I know you watching me. You know what I'm saying? He had the power to go up in the sky and bring that bitch down, though. But it was hard because then after he left, he just boom, man. Like, bro, as quick he was there, quick he was all the way going to the sky. You heard the sound barrier break, man. All right, that's the type of power bro's gonna be rolling with, man. Okay, that's the power the Lord gonna bless us, man. How about side gonna bless us, man, with that power, man? Okay, it's gonna make the shit Esau look like a fucking toy, man. All right, this shit is useless. I done put 3 clips on him, and he ain't even flinch yet.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 6. As gold in the furnace have he tried them, them being the elect, and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. So again, that's the spiritual power we're going to have. With these new bodies, we're going to be able to do amazing feats. Thus saith the Lord. This isn't our vain opinion. It says, they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people. So that doesn't mean we're going to coexist. We're going to have these new bodies, we're going to have the second covenant, and we're going to have these spiritual powers to put the nation in subjection, to finally bring peace, and to show the whole world the difference between Yasharallah and the rest of you bum-ass niggas, man.
Yeah, they all gonna see. I was meditating on this last night. Even our own women, bro, they gonna see it too. So then they count among those enemies too. The women of Israel, all the other nations, even these wicked Israelite men, they all gonna bow down for the feet of the son of Israel, man. And they get the Israelite women, they got shit fucked up too, bro. They think even ones who so-called believe, they think they gonna be buddy like on the same level, standing shoulder to shoulder. No, you gonna bow down too. Every single one, every knee shall bow, bro.
Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall
confess. Bro. It's not yet, because of course, obviously, our Lord Yahweh Shai, but Yahweh Shai has his right hand men. You could say he has 7,000 men. Okay, if not 1,000 knees to anyone's ball. It talks about the government being upon his shoulders. Yahweh Shai got his government, man. They all gonna bow down there. Every single last 144,000 are Israelite men, bro. 12,000 Israelite men from each respective tribe. And the whole entire universe is gonna bow down to that word, man. Right? Or like my name, the village somebody, or you die. Hey, look, bro, I'm good with either one. It don't make me no difference. Hey, how was I said it, man? Somebody, real quick, you got it right back. Luke was it 19:27? All right. Though my enemies are not shall reign over them. Yahweh is in the spirit, man. He in the spirit, you know what I mean? You know, in my other one voice, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it'd be cool. But like, I want y'all to bow down, but it's cool if y'all don't. Like, no, bro. No. It's not optional. This ain't no for debate. This ain't a vote.
Get down and lay down.
Let's have a vote. Esau go to UN, have the whole earth vote. They go to the polls. Should we elect Hawashai as ruler? Well, fuck no, man.
You got to 1927?
Yeah,
Luke 1927 says, but those my enemies,
it's a red letter right here. It's Hawashai.
but those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Bring hither and slay them before me, man. That's what he's talking to the other angels. Like, yo, gather them up. All the ones who don't want me to rule. Hey, come here and don't kill them. Don't give. I'm not sending you out there to take them out. Go get their ass, bring them right in front of me, and then take their ass out, man. All right? Hey, Gabriel Michael, go get them, and go get that sword and cut his head off, man. I think I remember, I think it may be in the Spanish or something. I remember El Kazak, he went into like different translations years ago, and one of them specifically says to behead them, bro. All right? It's not a game. You got it.
Back in that Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 3:8. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. So it goes hand in hand with what the brother was saying, what the precept was saying. That Yahweh Bashim Yahushua rules in the face of men. And he's going to set up that governing body pursuant to Isaiah 9, and we're going to rule side by side with Yahushua, and we're going to exercise that dominion. That's how the Heavenly Father gets his glory. Y'all got it.
But Revelation 2:25 about the shot. We're getting these scriptures about the million, bro. That's just, he was like, man, you really about to. That's what we should be looking forward to, man. Right? How about he promised us dominion, bro. All right. The Lord said in was it Isaiah? He said, put me in remembrance, man. All right. Let's reason together. He said, the Lord said, put me in remembrance. You're praying to the Lord. You plus like, look, hey Lord, you said you was gonna put us on top. You said we was gonna be ruling over these heathens, man. That's what you should earnestly desire, man. Like say you Jake, who's still in this weak ass spirit, want to be buddy. Like I don't even argue with y'all. It's so pointless, nigga. I'm so beyond that. Like, nigga, when vocab up here, I'm really fantasizing about putting my fucking boot on his neck, and you niggas always trying to argue about me about his top of the devil. Like, we're stratosphere separate. You know what I'm saying?
This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 25. With that which ye have already, hold fast till I come.
That's what we're doing. We hold fast to his word, man, to the truth. All right, and we see how it's at the door. He said we in World War III. We in a time of all hell breaking loose in America, man. Civil war, martial law coming, man. All right, and so you're gonna have more events like that. Niggas burning down whole warehouses because they irritated, they're not getting enough pay, man. There's even more shit like that happening, man.
Yeah, he gonna motivate motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly. He gonna inspire people. And I went to the comment section. People was already inspired. Said we gonna see more of this, man. Yeah, and then you got niggas issuing threats. They was saying it was like, hey, remember whatever the CEO was the week ago. They're like, hey, you don't want to be the next one, man. All right? If people gonna start uprising, especially that we know it really is gonna be the breaking point I perceive once the supply chain starts fucking up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's fucking up with war now. I'm saying all these oils not being moved, gas prices will continue to rise. Shit gonna go haywire. That's what people are really just gonna lose it, man. Everybody, look, I got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
You said power. Hold on, wait, brother. God don't want another man to have power over another. That's not my God. Go ahead.
To him will I give power over the nations.
You see? That's what it is, man. How about you outside? He'll give his elect men power over the nations, man. That's what Hawashi's coming to do. He's building it up right now. The prophets, the brothers out there to teach you to see. The Lord's raising up his government, his life, man. Hawashi's gonna come, give us what we part of that number. He's gonna make us like him. It says that we're saying he's gonna make us like him. We shall see him as he is. We're gonna be made mortals, and we're gonna take over the planet, man. Like my nigga Brandon Breyer, the voice that was telling him in his own language, that was cold. In his own language, bro. That the Lord's telling us in the Hebrew. That's why he gave us the Hebrew back. Okay, we know the name Yahweh Shemel Shai. Tell him what? To take the world, man. Okay? He can tell him, take the world. It's a car. He couldn't understand it at first, man. He didn't get it. But then eventually he got it. He said, take the world. Take the world. Remember, he gave man, well, that's a cold. I need to watch that movie. You guys seen it in a minute. That's a cold movie, man. But I said, that's very, very spiritual. That's what the Lord is doing. Like I said, Zephaniah 3rd chapter. It said, they who will turn into them a pure language, bro. That's what he said. And so again, they take all that being spiritually inspired in these movies, man. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the world, okay, with the power the Lord will give us, man. Good.
Revelation 2:27. He shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Mm.
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father.
Even as I received of my Father. You see, because that's what Christians will do. Well, no. Only the Messiahs will come back and rule. No, how Messiah's coming to rule? He's setting up his elect men. That's what I'm emphasizing that point. He said, even as I received, man. It's going to tell you in Romans 8th chapter, we're joint heirs with Mashiach. All right? So everything he going to receive, the Israelite men going to receive, especially starting with the elect. Okay? But it said power. It said read that part back. What's it say?
Revelation 2:27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Rod of iron, man. What do you do with a rod of iron, man? Crash it upon your servant's head. Right? Go ahead.
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father.
Right on the shivers, man. We're gonna break these heathens up. Elon, Moab, Ammon, all of them, bro. I love that. That's really one of the things I want to be part of the elect, man. I want to be on that first military campaign. When we first, when I'm talking about, hey, we don't know however long we're gonna be up in the chariots. We may have our crowning ceremony immediately. We don't know how it's gonna go, right? It may like in art, because when we get them bodies, time is gonna be completely different for us. We may, because remember, this is going to be here. There's going to be a lot going on, earthquakes, tsunamis on the earth, right? So we may be up there like maybe, let's say 5 years or some shit, like in their time. Like, yeah, the Israelites went up. But however it's going to go, eventually we'll come back down. That's what Scripture talking about. I, John, saw New Jerusalem coming down from heaven, man. And what are we going to do? We're going to enslave other nations, man. We're going to round them up for captivity. The ones that's left, man. Chains going to be put on them.
Well, Bang say, yeah. Round them up for judgment.
Yeah, right. Round them up for judgment, man. Real shit, man. That's gonna be. Hey, we talking about some. I'm never gonna tell you or something. Yeah, hey, I'm on your time. I'm on your time, son. He put his neck in. Yeah, bro. Like Swan was a cool video. You know, the brother Manata, but yeah, he putting the voice over the music and shit. He's like, can we come down? We're not come down playing the games. We ain't coming down playing no fucking games, bro. Like my nigga Ani man, when the G was up and they found out what he really was there to do, bro, he was when them troops came and he perceived the invisible troop, but he grabbed a nigga and smashed his hands on the ground. Like, bro, we're gonna be moving. Hey, look, baby, woo! They gonna be moving different, bro. It's gonna be hey, calm down, spooky. All right, now this is my voice. It's gonna be spooky for these heathen, man. That's what you gonna have to deal with. You gotta deal with a mortal gods that are specifically pissed off at you, coming around your ass up, man. And we're gonna be so turned up. We're gonna have to put some of them down immediately. It ain't gonna be like we run all of them, but no, some of them went like, hey, they gonna have to lie down immediately, bro. All right, and we're gonna be on some somebody shit. Like I said, it showed like I said, for those familiar with TV show Invincible, it had like what if Mark joined his father and took over the earth, and he had everybody in a concentration camp. You know, he's strong as hell, so the Viltrumite do like this, and they're so strong they can cut through your body. He had them all lined. It looked like 2 Samuel with the 8th chapter, bro. When David had them lined, the Moabites lined up. It said, bro, he had them all lined up in a line on their knees, locked up. He was just going through, cutting their hands off one by one. I said, bro, this shit mighty as fuck, bro. That's what we gonna be doing, bro.
Appreciate.
Go ahead.
Psalms 2:8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. So that sounds like dominion to me. An inheritance is something that you receive. You know, going back to that the Romans 8 that we quoted earlier. We're gonna get the land, we're gonna have the heathens. So these things are gonna belong to us. It's not gonna wait a year in Esau's kingdom when we gotta pay taxes, or you live in a house for all these years, you still technically don't own it. No, all these things are gonna be ours. It says, verse 9, thou shalt break them with the rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. So again, that dominion, we're gonna be whooping their ass, man. We're gonna be beating all these other wayward ways out of them and instilling the ways of Yahweh sitting outside. We're not gonna have to teach our neighbor anymore. We're gonna have to teach you heathens. And we're gonna do that with the rod of iron. What you doing with that fucking squid, man?
I got a preset, man. This don't come out that often. This is get Micah 7 and verse 16. I'm gonna see what it says in the NLT.
7 and 16.
Yeah, start 16. We're gonna read down.
Micah 7, chapter 6.
Woo! Yeah. Get in KJV. That Bible shot line it up in the NLT. We'll read both of them. All right. Yes, you read it in KJV first, man.
Micah 7 and 16. The nations shall see and be confounded at all their might.
They're gonna be confounded all our might. When they see this, they're like, yo, they're like, yeah, Corny Astronaut, I'm like, whoa, what the hell is going on? It's niggas with afros flying, taking niggas' heads off. What the fuck is going on? There's a UFO in the sky. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, is they gonna be confounded all their might? Go ahead.
They shall lay their hand upon their mouth. Their ears shall be deaf.
Dude, they're gonna be like, you gotta picture this from a heathen's perspective. They don't know the scriptures like we do. They don't have the faith. Even the rest like our own people, they don't know what's going on. So like I said, especially in this time, the previous verse talking about from the time we were coming out of Egypt, right? But then it's likening it in the chat. It's likening it how it's gonna be in the end. So they're gonna be like, after America destroyed, and even like I said, when we come out, the New Jerusalem's coming down. They're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, what is going on? These Israelites, they're flying and they're breaking through, busting through buildings, they're lasering shit down. They're picking up submarines and ripping them in half, right? They picking up tanks and using them as a fucking baseball bat, all right? Bring that back.
Micah 7 and 16. The nations shall see and be confounded at all their might.
Yep.
They shall lay their hand upon their mouth. Their ears shall be deaf.
Yep. Go ahead, get 17.
They shall lick the dust like a serpent.
They'll be confused, man. They'll be bewildered, man. They'll be shocked. Like, yo, this is crazy, man. Go ahead.
They shall move out of their holes like worms of the earth. They shall be afraid of Yahweh, our power, and shall fear because of thee.
Hey, the fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and his people is going to be well established back in the earth, man. The Lord's getting ready to make an example out of these heathens, man. One that they will never forget. All right, he's about to establish his people back in power for eternity. It's gonna be miraculous. This is the last time it has to happen. All right, so it's going to be miraculous, man. All right, go ahead, get in the NLT. Start 16.
It says, Micah 7 and 16 NLT. It says, all the nations of the world will stand amazed at what the Lord will do for you. They will be embarrassed at their feeble power.
It's gonna be fucking feeble when they're shooting guns and bullets. This is bouncing off brothers, bro. It's gonna be feeble. They said they're gonna be embarrassed, bro. Like, damn, we don't got shit to deal with them. All right, and they gonna know it's over, bro. When they see the Israelites, the so-called Negroes and Latinos, the Native Americans who they've oppressed and despised, when they see them with power, they're like, oh shit, man, fuck. They gonna know what time it is, man. You have some heathens gonna be taking their own domes off, bro. Right? Bring that back.
Says, all the nations of the world will stand amazed at what the Lord will do for you.
All the nations, not just Esau, all the nations, bro. Even after America gets destroyed, all the nations, man. Right? Go ahead.
They will be embarrassed at their feeble power. They will cover their mouth and silent all, deaf to everything around them.
Deaf to everything around them, man. We putting them niggas down. Talking about we gonna gather their weapons and burn them up without wood. It specifically emphasizes without the wood for a fire. Cause we gonna have spiritual power, bro. We gonna laser them. You got hands shoot fire. We gonna melt all their weapons, bro. Melt it back, reduce it to ash, man. Ain't gonna be no more. Which is not like it would work anyway. Versus us, I say your bullets, your missiles, all that's gonna be rendered help nothing. They said feeble. They literally said they're gonna be embarrassed at their fight, man. At the might they have, their feeble power. They gonna realize that we never had no real power, bro. This is what real God looks like. Go ahead.
It says, like a snake's crawling from their holes, they will come out to meet the Lord, our power. They will fear him greatly, trembling in terror at his presence.
You see, bro, that's mighty, man. I said that don't come out often. They're gonna be trembling in terror at his presence, man. And how is the Lord gonna be shown? Through his men. All right, the Lord said, what? Tabernacles with men, he will dwell with them, the Israelite men. All right? I said, we're going to that New Jerusalem, going to come down in them chariots. We're going to pull up on all the countries at one time, man. Like I told you, bro. Lord, they gave me a vision of that. It's so mighty, bro. Bro, this is so fucking close. We're really going to be able to do this, bro. All this we was just talking about last night, bro. At jiu-jitsu, bro. Literally, the frustration the brothers have. Like, you just walk around and chipping your shoulder. Sometimes you ain't looking for a problem. Sometimes I want a nigga to try me so I can get off of nigga. I'm irritated, bro. The Lord, he going, well, let us get that chip off our shoulder, man. All right? Because we pissed with these nations, man. All right? We get the Lord, come, bro. The Lord, how Shai come back, he gives us some new bodies, man. We gonna roll these nations, man. Like I said, the Lord gave me a vision of that, bro. We was flying, we was Superman, we was destroying these niggas, bro. Like I said, it was we was really going to get the elites out their bunkers, bro. I said, well, the Lord dealing, bro. The Lord literally giving brother specific visions of the scriptures, man. But literally, he was going to get the elites out their bunkers. And it was they had the security outside the bunker. Literally, they had the Humvees with the 50 calibers, all the troops with machine guns, and we was rolling through them niggas, bro. We was talking telepath. We was laughing, bro, laughing at these niggas, man. And then we went to the big, huge, like 40-ton steel door, like hella sheets of steel, and we literally ripped it. It was like I said, to understand it, it was literally like picking up like a tennis ball. Like a tennis ball, how it's so light, like you feel it, but it's like it's no resistance. That's how it was. I at least felt it. And we ripped the door off, and it was like I was like, we literally was laughing telepathically, like, bro, we're gonna have to get used to our new strength because it's so easy, man. We was breaking shit by accident. All right, because you want to be dramatic, you want it to be the door slowly open and at least get shook and scared, but we just ripped it and the whole door flew off, bro. That was getting ready to happen, man. You got a precept?
I was looking for the one, but you talking about spiritual powers.
Yeah.
In Micah.
Oh yeah, Micah 4.
4.
Micah 4, I believe is either Micah 4 or Micah 5. I think it's 4.
That's what I saw on it, man. We can mention it. That's why it's so good. 'Cause that's how they depicted it. Where it was like it was so effortless.
Yeah.
Like there was no like resistance. Like, this is some shit they have where you're like trying hard as hell to like try to move and brace something. Like in
last verse, Micah 4.
what's it? In Avengers when Captain America he home the
helicopter.
or the computer the Spider-Man he home the train.
Yeah.
He's trying on his bike. I know we're gonna start like Hancock.
Yeah, Hancock, effortless. Nigga, but that see, like I love shit like that because that's real power. And I said, it was like, man, that's our inheritance, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you understand what Yasharala means, bro? He is a prince of the power, nigga. And you are a son of God. What power is the Lord gonna bestow upon you, man? We're in the time we actually about to get our blessing, man. The things promised to us, bro. I said that's what real power looks like, man. Hancock, a whole train coming, he not even worried, man. He just sit right there and boom, the whole train stopped, man. That's what real power is like, man. Not what Esau, nigga, got to do all this training to be a fighter jet pilot. Nigga, he can't even get in a jet. He got to get on the ladder to get into it. He got to have this whole breather suit on, and he got, bro, that's folly, bro. Like what they said, Quan Ani man again, he said he was trying to convince his son to stop loving these heathen. He's like, man, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power, bro.
Right.
He's like, we go fly in space just because the fuck we feel like it. They need these fire jets and they need to turn, they need so many miles to turn around. Man, come on, bro. He said like hey, Cornell from London, right? Exactly.
Feeble power.
He said these people are meaningless. So he stepped on his ass. But he was telling them, like the elf from London was saying, he was like, man, Superman didn't have vain power. He said he went to sleep with that power and he woke up with that power. That's real power, man. He's like, bro, like literally, like nigga, a nigga think he got the ups on you. He put a whole gun to your head and literally that shit bounce off you while you sleep. Bro, they show you that in the Homelander shit. The boys, his father name was Soldier Boy. All right, he had like super soldier serum. It happened, he got captured by Russia, right? And they was doing made him unconscious. So because he was too powerful, so they couldn't beat him while he was conscious. So they used some gas or whatever to make him unconscious. And they was doing experiments trying to figure out how do I kill this nigga. They put an AK-47. They opened his mouth to put an AK-47 down his throat and was letting our rounds and it didn't even do a scratch, bro. That's what real power is like, man.
Yeah. Like because they have it where you like sound like some Iron Man shit. Cause they saw hop in a suit.
Yeah,
you gotta
love that shit.
Yeah, like bro, you gotta go fucking put all this suit of armor on to be fucking to be a threat. Like no, man.
Yeah, Iron Man just loves this shit. Like Iron Man was nothing compared to Thor. Thor could have ripped him out of his suit at any time. Thor, that's another character. That's real power, man. That's real power. He pull up, you hear that lightning, thunder crackling. That's real power. You shooting bullets and bullets. He don't even feel the shit. The bullets just bouncing off him. That's real power.
It's just like this five tones, so you don't need that hammer.
Yeah, you don't need the hammer.
Let's say you really can do that shit without it, bro. Let's say I need this weapon.
Hey, I love that because even though it's the Edomite with the blonde hair, the Esau he follows it, but the spiritual aspect behind it though, he had his power taken away. Cause that's us, that's the Israelite, man. We had our power taken away, but guess what? Eventually, Lord gave it back. Right after you learn humility, he had to go learn humility. He had to go be on the earth and live as a mortal being, getting disrespected and shit. And then the Lord gave him his power, man. That's the so-called black teen Native American man. You had to come down here, and all these people look at us like we ain't shit. Okay, our own women, the other nations. But saying, but then the Lord will give us our power back, and that's when the respect will come back, man. They're like, oh shit, that's why it went with Psalm in the 5th chapter. Like, this was he who we had in derision? How was he? How was he the son of God? What the hell?
Who says no honor for humility?
Yep.
So that's the process. That's the steps of it. Humility comes first, and then Lord gives you bestows upon you that honor, bro. Once you earned it, like I said, authority. If you found worthy, you have found authority. Same thing.
Yeah, it was cool.
You found worthy.
It was cool, like I said. And then the other one, like I said, with the hammer, he said it was never so for your strength. It was just only to help the sharing of power. That's what brothers are learning. Like I said, it was. That's why I said the carnal things, even because in the ancient world we used to have sword and shield and whoop ass, right? That was never the source. That was never the source of our strength. Our power is when we in line with how about Shimon shot. That's when no one can fuck with you after that. That's why the brothers who really know that and hold on to that. That's why the Lord's getting ready to reward brothers' faith in this time. We know this time of civil war, this shit is coming. We know famine is coming, and that's when the Lord gonna show off for the men, man. All right, cause we got faith. If you an Israelite man, as long as you got faith, you got everything. Right? Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 5 and verse 13. 4. Salakia. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thy horn iron, and I will make thy hooves brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people, and I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth. So that talk about us getting spiritual powers, and then running through these other nations like a hot knife through butter. And then the things that they have, those possessions now belong to us. Going to that Isaiah 60. You know, the riches of the Gentile, that's going to be ours. Your oil, your spices, your women, anything we want, we got it. Can somebody go into the blue letter for me for that word horn?
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna read it in NLT too.
Let's go.
Right? Emphasize the point. Micah 4:13 in NLT, it says, "Rise up and crush the nations, O Jerusalem." That's what the Lord telling us, man. But again, vocab, it's wrong to want to. You trying to tell me you want to hurt Indians?
Yeah.
You want to hurt white people? It says again, "Rise up and crush the nations, O Jerusalem," says the Lord. "For I will give you iron horns and bronze hooves, so you can trample many nations to pieces," man. It says you will present the stolen riches to the Lord, their wealth to the Lord of the whole earth, man. So we're gonna trample these nations, man. And you say we gonna be fucking like again when New Jerusalem come down, we ain't be playing no fucking games, man. We ain't gonna be, oh no, little Timmy, you was cool. Bro, you niggas getting put down, man.
Gonna come and slap boxes,
Yeah.
you know, trying to no, it's gonna be dominion. You know, ruler that rod of iron, it's all total domination. That's what's coming, thus saith the Lord. It's not our vain opinion.
Yeah, that's what you hear the nation. That's what you understand, right? You understand violence. That's the only thing they respect. Oh, Lord gonna have us bring violence to your fucking door, nigga. It's gonna be on a whole nother level. It's some shit you've never seen before. Get that word for a horn.
In the blue letter, Micah 5:14.
I got it. 413.
4:13.
Well, yeah, it's very heavy. Like I said, you will skip over like it's not important. When you go into it's Quirion, it says definition. Core definition F. It says of rays of light. All right, of rays of light. When the Lord said, man, he said he's gonna make our own iron, but he's gonna have us give us spiritual power, man. All right.
Laser beams.
Laser beams, bro. Out of eyes like Superman, he's shooting lasers out of his eyes, and we can be able to do that, man. How Zod's coming back like my nigga Zod, bro. I love that character, bro. He would do Zod man fucking business, bro. Cause he wasn't on no super villain monologue and bullshit. He was there on a fucking mission. He said he tried to reason with him. Cause again, Superman was not a fool. All right, cause he really was of Krypton. And you supposed to be rebuilding your own people, and you want to save the humans, man. That's Jake. We telling you fucking Superman, man. You a Kryptonian, nigga. You an Israelite, you Yasharala, and you supposed to be building up your people back up to be a great people to dominate the earth, and you want to save mortals, bro. They hate you. They don't fucking hate you, bro. And you want to save them. My nigga Zah, he tried to reason with him, and then he asked me, he said, whatever the codex to revive their people, he was like, do you need to be alive to be able to use a codex? He said, no. And from that point on, he gave him one chance to reason with Superman, and he wasn't on it. All right, he said, fuck this nigga, bro. And literally, they had the world engine. He's like, release the world engine. He was on a mission, bro. As soon as he's like his right hand man, he's like, we are now we say We are now linked up with the world engine. He said, initiate. And then remember all this shit was fun. It started being crashing down. And everybody was scared, bro. That's a cold. The Man of Steel. That's a cold movie, bro. Zod, he was really a hero, man. See, 'cause that's us. See, Zod was the enemy to heathens, so heathens can watch that movie and see Zod's the enemy. You Israelites, you hopeful elect. Zod was the hero, bro. That's us. He represents us. He represents the elected Yasharai. He represents Yahweh Shai, man. He was the one coming back to give deliverance to his people, man. That's what he said. He said, every action, no matter how cruel or how violent, is for my people, man. All right? Anyway, that's a cold movie scene, man. You got another one? Oh, that works. Right, man, that's cold. Man. We got wrapped up in 322. Oh my God, man, that's cold, man. I love that shit. That shit, cause you gotta, it's like you gotta start embodying that, bro. You gotta embrace saying, yeah, fuck these heathens, man. We don't care about being liked by them, but we about to enslave them, our servants, our slaves, man. Fuck these niggas, bro. They ain't your fucking friend. They hate you regardless, bro. Man, enslave these niggas, man. Have you in chains, man. Killmonger. It's real shit, bro. Man, Killmonger, another hero, man. Killmonger was a hero, man. He came through it. Is this your king? Is this your king? Kicking that nigga, bro, and threw that nigga off, man. He was in the spirit, bro. He was like, man, he said all people that look just like us, they don't have the opportunity. Y'all sitting over here, all these weapons, all this wealth and shit. And you keeping it to your fucking self? That nigga T'Challa was a bitch, man. I'm glad nigga Killmonger dealt with that nigga, man. That was in the spirit, bro. That nigga Killmonger was in the fucking spirit, man. He came through and dealt with that nigga, man. All that talent shit is over. I'm the king now, man. He was in the spirit, bro. He was about to go roll on Esau, man. See, Killmonger knew who his fucking enemy was, man.
Right. As soon as he got the power, that's for immediately. Get these ships was like, so he about to go and fucking put these niggas in captivity, bro.
He wasn't playing no games, bro.
Yeah. Oh, man. Anyways, no time. He said no time to chill, enjoy being a kid. No, there's just.
You about to go establish the kingdom.
Execute the plan, bro.
Real shit, bro. Nigga, you know what T'Challa's like? The T'Challa's like these sellout niggas, bro. I'm talking about specifically the sellout niggas that know they Israelites. Because them niggas was cool with having, the so-called black people, the Southern Kingdom, Judites there chilling. They was secure. They was good, but they weren't concerned about the whole nation, bro. Killmonger's like, bro, no, man, we about to go roll on Esau, man. Like he told the Edomite bitch in the museum. He said, oh, he's gonna stole everything else, man. He was in the fucking spirit, bro. Man, that nigga Killmonger, that's one of my favorite characters, bro. That nigga was in the fucking spirit, man. And of course, Esau, he always want to make him lose. You know what I'm saying? In real life, Killmonger wins, man. All right? And in real life, Killmonger fucking wins. Because Yahweh, he ain't gonna come back and take no fucking losses, man. All right? Go ahead.
So Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. So the fishers are the prophets. We're out here on the highways and hedges, compelling you to come back to the marriage and telling the nations their judgment, the slavery that's coming up. But then the Lord's going to make us hunters. We're going to get those new bodies, and the people who escape the judgment or are hiding in those bunkers, guess what? We rounding you up.
You come get your ass, nigga.
That's right. Thus saith the Lord.
And said we that Killmonger spirit, bro. Okay, that's where your house side now. A good quote on watch like he said, the house of David's being risen again. Now I love that the intensity he teaches with, like bro, some years ago. Like I said, the house of David's being risen again. Real shit. That's what the house of David's coming to do, man. All right? David's gonna be back. You think David's gonna be playing? Bro, when New Jerusalem come back, we be playing no games with you. Let's say, bro, numero uno occurred. The first fucking thing we doing is come to get you nations, man. We ain't about to go fucking chill and have a party on another planet, nigga. We come to get your ass, man.
Yeah, that's prison literally. Exactly like how Killmonger was.
Exactly.
Like, not chilling, no. Immediately, let's go up there. I said, is that we go to crowning ceremony like he did?
Yeah,
he
crowning ceremony. That's
and then he came down. I think you all should have scriptures, bro. But like I said, then oh damn, it was a point, but I made. Damn, you said something. Yeah, go ahead. You about to say something?
Oh,
damn, bro.
That's Amos 9 that the brother quoted.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was saying, you talking about David being bad. Scripture said people amongst you be as David. Right? So say literally those. So you already know how mighty David was because it's thoroughly detailed in the scriptures. So the Lord leads that he's able to put an emphasis on the power we're gonna have by saying, yo, the feeble you're gonna be as him, bro. Right? One of the mightiest men to live, literally live is the feeble you're gonna be like him, bro.
We will end on this. It's 327. Somebody, Bob Shot, get Numbers 24 and 17, and we're gonna read, and we're gonna read 2 verse 20. Yeah, so yeah, 4 verses, man. One of my favorite scriptures in the whole Bible. These verses, the vision the Lord gave Balaam, bro. Balaam so bad when the curse like Balaam. Let me tell you what the Lord showed me what the Lord's gonna do to your people in the end days, man.
This is Numbers 24 and 17. These are the names of the men who shall divide the land unto you.
Slakia, verse Numbers 24 and 17. Slakia.
Numbers 24.
Numbers 24 and 17.
Numbers 24 and 17. That's where I was. Oh, I'm 34. That's my fault. I read that one. Salaki.
I love these verses, bro. Because the Lord, he showed Balaam a vision of the end, right? And like it's gonna go into Israel's push shit down, bro. And he showed him all the captivity we was gonna go through. And he showed at the end the power the Lord was gonna raise up, how we was gonna so that initial. I told you that's one of my main motivations of truth. That initial military campaign, bro. I'm patient for that. I'm waiting for that, man. All right. Pull up on Beijing, nigga, what's up, nigga? All these places, bro, all these heathens, they all talk shit about us, bro. You'll pull up on Ishmael, Dubai, nigga, what's up? What's all that shit you was talking, nigga?
Numbers 24 and 17. I shall see him, but not now.
Mm-hmm.
I shall behold him, but not nigh.
Yep.
There shall come a star out of Jacob,
That was shot.
and a scepter shall rise out of Israel.
Power, scepter, dominion, all right? Power, authority. That's what a scepter represents, man. Yeah, outside's gonna be one leading the charge, right? Go ahead.
And shall smite the corners of Moab,
The so-called Chinese man, you're gonna get it.
and destroy all the children of Sheth.
Sheth. We go into the blue letter in the Hebrew Chaldean lexicon. It says the tumultuous enemies of Israel, man. Because what that Psalms 83, the enemies that make a tumult, and it quotes it exactly, bro. Oh, it's name all the nations, man. The number 2, the 2 main enemies, Edom and Ishmael. Them the 2 motherfuckers that hate us the most, man. All right, well, you all gonna get it, man. Go ahead.
Verse 18. And Edom shall be a possession.
You're gonna be a possession. You're gonna be a slave. You're gonna be a slave, boy. All right? So-called white man, you're gonna be a slave, man. Ain't gonna be no fucking again this no friendly buddy bullshit, man. Straight like that. All right, go ahead.
Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies.
For his enemies, who's his enemies? Us, the Israelites, man. All right, that you've been oppressing, man. So now, the rabbit's gonna have to go on now, man. All right, we're gonna see how you like it.
And Israel shall do valiantly.
Israel shall do valiantly, bro. We're gonna be valiant warriors at that time, man. All right? Hey, it's right. Hey, they have a time on that. All right? What's up?
Did the nine go through?
I have no idea. I ain't been paying attention. I don't know. Read that again, Bob Shaw.
Numbers 24:18. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies.
Yep.
And Israel shall do valiantly.
Yep. Read last verse.
Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city.
You know that, man. All right? That's what it is, man. So ain't the Lord gonna raise us up, man. I said it's pretty happy where we were doing Esau. It's like going to the power. Hey, look, the Lord simultaneously taking our enemies down and rising us up, man. All right? This world is open, man. All our enemies, they have their time to go.